Bezat Hashem, we're back at the libut of Sefer Yirat Hashem. Sefer Yirat Hashem from Rav Moshe Ambar, עליו השלום. שהוא בעזרת השם היום מוקדש לנשמת מלכיאל בן מיכאל וגם שלי בת יפה אדיק אפרים זה אפרים במקרה אדיק בן שרה אבא נהנו? מה השם של אבא?
מישה
מישאל? מה? מישה זה משה, נו.
מישי קלומי.
אפרים במקרה אדיק בן מיכאל ונשמת כל הנפטרים וגם לרפואה שלמה לכל חולי עמו ישראל. So בעזרת השם, today is the third of the month of Kislev, Wednesday the fourth day of the week of Parashat Shabbat Vayetze. Says Rabbi Moshe, we continue from yesterday, that Satan wanted to harm and disturb Avraham Avinu and Yitzchak. And we said yesterday, the conclusion of the whole Akedah, he killed Sarah and he killed her daughter Bakol. So the Rabbi explains why. By killing Sarah and her daughter, it was actually kapara instead of killing Abraham and Yitzchak. So he killed both, Sarah and Bakol, as a kapara, because he was not successful. Yeah? He was not successful killing Abraham and Yitzchak, harming them. Therefore, he took their ladies. He took the wife and the daughter of Abraham and the sister of Yitzchak. And the mother of Yitzchak Avinu, obviously. And we said that over there, where do we see that Yitzchak suffered a lot? Where do we know? Where do we know that Yitzchak suffered a lot from the death of Sarah? When the time when he got married to Rivka, it says, V'inachem Yitzchak acharei imo. Only then, after he got married to Rivka, did Avraham Avinu, then Yitzchak Avinu was relaxed and he was calmed down from the taking away his mother Sarah imenu. As it says over there like this, we know that he is not allowed to take away the souls of righteous people. Satan has no power over them. So how come we see all the tzaddikim dying? If all the rabbis dying, why they're dying? So he says like this, however, the Satan has a lot of pleasure and he's enjoying the fact that when a tzaddik dies, because the tzaddik dies, where does he go? Straight to Dvikut. He's like a glue, like a magnet, immediately connected to Shekhinah. And what's the purpose of this? The Satan has no permission to take the righteous people from this world, but he has an enjoyment, the fact that the tzaddik relinquishes his neshama, and the neshama jumps to HaShem. And as it says over there, he is rejoicing that at least he had that pleasure of taking something that doesn't belong to him. Satan. But what does that mean? Where is it's like a messenger. What is the king sends somebody, go bring me my son. So what is the pleasure for the messenger? What is the pleasure? By calling the son to the king. We know that especially when the son is oh, my father is calling me, running. He's running he's rejoicing when his father calls him. And the whole pleasure that the messenger has, that he fulfilled his responsibility of being sent to fulfill a task. Same to לכן נקראת הסכין של העקדה מאחרת. So he says, first of all, we could understand now that's the Satan's rejoicement. Satan is not, we know that obviously the Gemara says, who Satan? What does Satan mean? Satan is the one who is toiling constantly to be mastin you from the derech, to lead you. Satan means he leads us away from the derech, from the path. Yeah. So we're supposed to go on the right path, righteous path, and his job is who are Satan? Who Malach HaMavet? He is later on. He is the one who is gonna be what? he is gonna be the person, the angel who is used to take the neshama.
He accused us. Yeah.
Right? And then he's the accuser in the court. So he has all these tasks in one shot. So he has enjoyment. So when he obviously succeeds, he has a pride. I succeeded in my task. So but the tzaddikim are totally against him. He has no enjoyment. He ain't bringing them to. He did not. First of all, he did not succeed misguiding them. They're straight on the path. They don't steer no left and right. Then he is not notel neshama because of their punishment. He's simply a messenger that's saying to a tzaddik, please go to Shekhinah. Halas. That's all what he does. And then he cannot prosecute him. The tzaddik didn't fail in his tachbulot, in his tricks. Lachen. So he says, the rabbi over here, why is the knife at the Akedah called ma'achelet? We never heard of such a word. The ma'achelet is a sakin, but why? It's not true. Which language ma'achelet is sakin? No, it's not true. It was metal. It was metal. What? Yeah. No, he's asking like this. I don't know. Good. You're saying it was the Evan. It doesn't matter. Since when do you call a knife or item that you're going to be cutting with a ma'achelet? What does ma'achelet means? Listen to this pirush. Lachen nikret ma'achelet. Why? Asakin. שבזכותה אנו אוכלים בעולם הזה. The whole reason why the shechita knife of Akedat Yitzchak, it's called ma'achelet, is because we are eating of the fruit of the labor of that task, of that performance of a mitzvah that Avraham Avinu did 3,800 years ago, about, right? 3,700 years ago or so. Avraham Avinu did this task. Now we are surviving when we're eating the fruits from it. That's why the knife that Avraham Avinu was about to use, it's called a ma'achelet. Really, knife is never called ma'achelet. In no language, the word ma'achelet means knife. But why we call it ma'achelet is because that Avraham Avinu performed this task, and we are sustained in this world because of it. וכך ביקש אברהם מהשם יתברך. Therefore, Avraham Avinu asked from Hashem, כשם שכבשתי את רחמי לעשות רצונך. So Avraham Avinu said, therefore, Avraham Avinu, what did he do? Avraham Avinu was a merciful chesed, a person who's kulo chesed. We're not Hashem. Hashem has no feelings. We are humans. We do everything with emotions. So Avraham Avinu, he was all about emotions to do what? Kindness. But here he is being summoned to perform the most vicious act, to take a soul from a human being. And yet Avraham Avinu did not object. Even though his whole kulo, he's all about kindness and emotions of good. So says Avraham Avinu to Hashem, just like I took what on myself to perform your task, to go against my nature. So too, Hashem has no feelings. We have to understand, Hashem has no feelings. He is not sad, he is not happy. Hashem is Hashem. He cannot have those feelings that we have, because that's what makes him Hashem. He is above all that. But, says Avraham Avinu, Avraham Avinu says, you, when you want to act angry, Hashem only acts angry. Kivyachol, he's not angry. He's just telling us, Dibrat Torah, Rambam says, Dibrat Torah b'lashon Adam. The Torah speaks always in the human nature. But Hashem has no anger. Hashem has no happiness. There's no feelings. So says Avraham Avinu, just like I, who went totally against my nature. There's nothing to do with Rahman over there. Again, there's nothing to do with his feelings. Rahman is merciful, has nothing to do with feelings. Okay, don't mix two things up. Over there, behavior, 13 midot, I'm not saying a nice, beautiful thing. What about 13 midot? 13 midot is attributes. That's how Hashem behaves to us. He relates to us this way. But it doesn't mean he has feelings towards it. You can't say he has those feelings. Of course not. So it says Avraham Avinu, but just like I went against my nature, which I'm human, I'm limited. You, Hashem, was not limited. But nevertheless, there is a time of anger in you when the person doesn't fulfill Hashem's will. Sort of speaking, now Hashem is going to reach through to this person with anger. Says Avraham Avinu, as ich boshu rachamecha et kaasecha b'shat kaascha al b'nai. So Avraham Avinu says, just like I went against my nature, Hashem, you have no nature. But when you feel that anger, do us a favor, break it. I broke mine. For human is of course much billion times harder to go against nature of a human. Hashem, since he has no nature, there's no feelings, so for him it's easy. But Hashem obviously is all about justice and he's all about strict law. So Avraham Avinu says, when you want to implement the strict law, do me a favor, do it with mercy. Let the mercy break. ותזכור להם עקידת יצחק ותרחם עליהם. So Avraham Avinu says that we should do what? We should Hashem, please have mercy on my people, my children, just like I did, so do you too. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Tomorrow we'll continue every day, few minutes. Bezat Hashem. We're gonna learn halachot tefillin now, right? Okay.